In this video, I'm going to talk about this device. It is a Snark tuner. Now, some of my students, they use these on their bass guitar. And I just want to help them and anybody who's using a tuner on bass to get it all figured out, okay? And you see the letter names. Right now, I have my tuner set for a microphone so that I can kind of sing and kind of demonstrate what we're talking about. But when you use bass guitar and you're in a room full of other instrumentalists, like in a middle school band, you're going to want to set it to vibrate. And if you don't have a Snark that has that switch, you might want to get one. So if you play bass guitar in high school band or middle school band, make sure that you get a Snark that goes to vibrate, and then you'll be able to tune your bass even without the amplifier or anything on, or making sounds. And then the other people making sounds won't interrupt that tuning process, okay? Because if I have it on mic, now it's going to pick up all the sounds of like, and it starts to go haywire when you hear other sounds. And I was just demonstrating that with my voice. But let's think about those strings, okay? So I have a bass guitar over here. The lowest string, the thickest string is E. The next string's A, and then we have D, and then the thinnest string is G, E, A, D, G. And we want to be able to tune, excuse me, all of those notes to those letters, okay? How do we do that? Well, first of all, I want you to familiarize yourself with the musical alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. ABCDEFG. Okay, thinking about those, thinking about the order, because if you get a letter that is not E, A, D, or G on the string, you're going to need to know, well, do I need to tighten up the string or do I need to loosen the string to go lower? So when you tighten it up, the string is going to bring the note up higher. When you loosen the string, it's going to go down. Okay, so this video will hopefully help you understand how the tuner works. So I'm going to play a low E on the piano. And so the tuner is reading E, but what if you're out of tune? If you're lower, you might get a D sharp, because D becomes before E in the alphabet, and the musical alphabet. Then you're like, that comes before, and I want to get to E, which is after. You have to think about that. I need to tighten up the string to get higher, right? Or if I'm even lower on a D natural, oh, I'm way far away. I gotta go to E. I gotta go from D to E. So let's now think about it. And then I pass it. So if I went to F, I passed my target note, which is E, okay? And the way a Snark works is that you want it in the green. That means we're in tune. Now, if you're in the red, you're too low. You need to tighten up the string. If you're in the yellow, you're too high, and you need to slightly loosen the string. And I always clip this tuner behind my headstock so that I can, like when I'm playing, I can look at it and I'm plucking doom, 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 and slowly doing a quarter turn or even less than a quarter turn while I'm still making sound. So if I, like this was my bass, I'll be like, and I'm turning until I'm matching where it needs to be on my Snark, okay? That should be your low E string. Mo, do. So I'm not singing perfectly, but do. So if I go too far, I hit F or F sharp, past that even more. And then I get into G. And so I've totally missed it. So you're going to need to know what letters are coming before E that are too low and what letters are coming after E that are too high. So you're like, oh, I need to adjust down lower or down higher. Okay, now the next note is A. Okay, so what comes before A in the musical alphabet? G. Or G sharp. And the tuner doesn't use flats. It always uses sharps. So you're going to see if you're out of tune and you're getting a G sharp, you need to make it higher. And you're going to slowly turn it while plucking it to get to the A. A, do. So I purposely started bringing my voice down to demonstrate how the tuner works. Let's do this again. Do. So if I go to A sharp and B natural, then I'm getting too high, and then I need to loosen back down to A, okay? Next note on the bass guitar is D. Do. So before D, if it's too low, you're going to see C sharp or C or B natural. Okay. After D, if it's too high, you're going to see D sharp and E or F. Okay. So now you need to know how to really lock that in. And it's going to be very helpful to use this video and memorize all that kind of stuff. And the last one, that's A again, but I meant to go to G. G, your last string should be G. So that means if you go to G sharp or A, you've gone too far. G sharp, A sharp, that's way too high. You need to loosen it up. If you're below that and you're in F sharp, that's too low. F and E are too low, and you got to bring it back up to get back to G, okay? So think about the musical alphabet and the letters of the strings from the lowest string. The lowest string is the closest to your face. E, next string, A, next string down, D, and the highest string, the thinnest string, closest to the floor on bass is G. E, A, D, G. Know how to use the tuner. If you know your musical alphabet, A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, then you're going to be able to think about what comes before and after. Okay, so if you're getting the letters before, you're too low and you need to tighten up and go higher, just slowly. If you're getting the letters after the target note, then you are too high and you need to go down. Okay, I hope this video helps you learn how to use a Snark tuner. And then, before I leave this video, make sure I'm on vibrate so that now I'm ready to tune my bass in the band with everybody else making sounds. And then always turn off your Snark so you don't waste that battery. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.